What up, world? I'm Steve, founder and CEO of CryptoCrewUniversity.com. This is where we keep crypto simple. Today, another exciting video, Bitcoin explosion coming. If you're new here, join the movement, hit that subscribe button right now. And everybody, hit that thumbs up button. It's great to see you. I appreciate you. Our second video from Ecuador. First, a huge announcement. Bonus class for all students covering the hot topics of Tether. Is it safe? What is the better option? We're also going to cover strong chart formations for altcoins right now. And we're also going to cover the TA of the top voted altcoins only for students. All you need to do, sign up to the top rated crypto classes in the entire industry. You're going to sign up to this combo class. If you've been in crypto around 1 year, it'll be the first link in the description. I'll link it for you right here as well. Save $100 on the intermediate, advanced, and pro combo. You're going to sign up to this combo class if you've been in crypto for just a few months. It'll be the second link in the description. I'll link it for you right here and save $150 with that powerful combo right now. It's time for you to make that big change. It's time for you to get that strategy and get those bonus classes. All right, let's move on to today's topics. We're going to cover a lot of different charts, and I'm going to show you a brand new chart that I've never showed you before towards the end of this video. What we want to talk about is what is this explosion coming? More specifically, what way are we going to explode? All of this recent news that's happened, and is that going to affect which way we explode up or explode down? We're going to go over several charts in detail, and we're also going to cover this candle. It was all over the news. I'm going to give you much more of my opinion in the bonus video, but we're going to cover a couple things today that you need to know about that candle. So you guys know, if we zoom out here, we're going to cover price action first. You can see we've been in this descending triangle. We've talked about it in a few videos. This is still holding to form. We've been in this formation now for many months, almost 7 months, more than 7 months. We have touched the bottom to the top, back to the bottom, back to the top, back to the bottom, back to the top. You guys get the hint. It's like a spring. Picture a very strong spring that you're just trying to push together. It is building up its steam, guys. It is like a volcano. We're ready to explode. But more specifically today, we want to talk about which direction it's going to go, how powerful it's going to be. Where do we expect it to go if we go up, and where do we expect it to go if we go down? But it's like a spring, and we touch this top trend line here with this ridiculous candle that we had the other day. We're going to get into more specifically what that is, but pay attention to the body of the candle. We can have wicks go through. We've had wicks gone through this entire time, but if we have a body go through with volume, it's time to pay attention. Now, the price difference, we're going to talk more about this in the bonus video, but listen closely. The price difference, 6,700 in this exchange. On this exchange, 7,700. There were so many people. Steve, we're at 7,600. We're going to the moon. We're at 7,700. We're going to the moon. So many people lost a tremendous amount of money with this. And like I said, you cannot get excited until we have a body close through these trend lines. Okay. We had wicks. This was actually a pretty bad sign. All right. If you're more bullish on Bitcoin, this was a terrible sign, because we had price go up here fictitiously, and then we had a drastic, and I mean massive, sell-off with our body closing back below. Okay, so just be careful, guys. Keep a level head, keep your emotions in check, and stay even keel about these moves, because this, we'll get more into it in a little bit, but a lot of it was based off of Tether. Okay, the movement of Tether affected the Tether to Bitcoin pairing, and here's what I'll show you. These are two different exchanges, two different price actions. What I'll tell you for everybody, pay close attention to CoinMarketCap. Why pay close attention to CoinMarketCap? Because that exchange takes all the exchange data and averages it based on weight. So this is the most accurate price of Bitcoin on planet Earth. This is what I want you to pay attention to. This says 6,900, okay? So this is pretty close here, this 6,778. We had our body close below. We're okay, all right? So these two charts illustrate the same thing, that we went to our top trend line here, we got rejected, and we're moving down. Now, what else can we see forming here in the charts? We're gonna take a look at the daily RSI here. All right, we've got a couple lines extra here in the daily RSI. We have been forming a symmetrical triangle here in the RSI, touching our bottom to top, bottom, top, bottom, top. You guys get the hint. It's forming a symmetrical triangle. The spring is locked and loaded, and we should see some action here in the next week. You can see that we most recently touched our bottom and top. This blue line right in the center is the most significant line on the daily chart for Bitcoin. The RSI daily 46.5-ish. That's been extreme support and resistance. Obviously, we're holding support as we speak, okay? Also, we want to talk about the stochastic RSI. You can see what the stochastic is doing. We've been in this long downtrend, and then most recently, we've been in this uptrend. What I'll tell you is the uptrend is very new. We bounced off of this 20 here at the bottom. We found some support. We bounced up. We got some rejection from the 80. We're looking like we want to have a cross right now. But I'll tell you, this move right here, very new. We're just a few days in. Remember, this started on 10/13 and now we're just 10/19. So we're a handful of days in. Remember, these moves can last anywhere from 1 week to 8 weeks. All right, this was a generally more longer term trend. We've seen some very long-term trends happen. This one has been quicker so far. We'll see how the stochastic RSI plays out. Now, given the fact that we have been in this descending triangle, remember, these break more often to the downside. Can they break to the upside? Absolutely. Have they before? Absolutely. It's a small percentage of the time. At the end of this video, we're going to give our percentages. Again, it's just based on math. Do these break to the downside based on my opinion? Absolutely not. We're basing everything on facts, math, history, and data. That's it. No opinions, no emotion. These things follow the trend that they were in before, and more often than not break to the downside. Okay, so keep a level head. We bounced up to 6,900, but it's looking like we could be headed down. We want to try to get a bounce off of this stochastic. Now, I'm going to show you a couple other charts and break it down from some different angles. I'm going to show you a brand new chart that is really going to paint a clear picture, and then we're going to talk about where we suspect this move to break. An explosion is coming. There's no doubt about it. We had talked about October 22nd. Pay close attention to that. We broke it down from a historical data and math perspective. Again, not our opinion, but these things generally break about 80% through, generally have some bigger moves. So this coming week, expect some bigger moves. Is it definitely going to be on October 22nd? Absolutely not. This is just based on math. It's like a weatherman saying, hey, the hurricane is going to hit at this time, but suddenly the hurricane changes directions. They're basing the hurricane on math and statistics and their patterns from the computer, not their emotion. Same thing here, guys. So the storm is going to hit. It's going to be a big one, either to the up or downside. So stay tuned. Now, what I want to show you is from CryptoCrewUniversity.com, top-rated crypto classes in the industry. I'm going to summarize a quick review from Darren Berry. Darren said that out of his entire life, he's learned more from me in the past few months than his entire life. And Darren went on to say, just after finishing the classes, completed 2 trades. One of them is up 115%, the other one up 112%. Darren, keep up the great work. Keep focusing on that strategy, removing emotion, and keep having those wins come in. Darren is going to be getting this bonus video that we talked about. I want you guys to get this bonus video. You definitely need these classes, guys. If you don't have a strategy, get a powerful strategy, a proven strategy. You're going to sign up to this combo class, the Intermediate, Advanced, Pro. If you've been in crypto around 1 year, it'll be the first link right in the description. I'll link it for you right here as well. Save $100 right now. You're going to sign up to this combo class if you've been in crypto just a few months. It'll be the second link right down in the description. I'll link it for you right here as well. Save $200 or $150 right now and get those bonus classes, guys. It's time for you to get a strategy. It's time for you to make that big change. Now we're going to get into our other chart formation here. It's our symmetrical triangle. Remember, we have been following this. Again, we had a pierce through with our wick. I'm going to give you guys some guidelines right now, what I want you to watch for this move up and down, and then we're going to get into this brand new chart. What I want you to watch for the move up and down is a pierce through with the body closing either above or below. Not a wick pierce through. I want a body closing above or below, but not just a body. I want volume with it. So a body breaking above or breaking down with volume is going to be the key to where this breaks. So pay close attention to that. Okay, you can see some wicks break through here, 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 basically everywhere, but we are not paying attention. We're not putting too much emotion into that. Now, on the upside, if we break above 7,400 with the body of the candle, it is a phenomenal sign. That's going to be the change of the entire trend. That is the momentum from bear market into bull. If we break that, I don't suspect that to happen. But if we do, that's going to be incredible. On the downside, we can't get too emotional until we break this formation here, okay? This is the main thing I want you to watch on the downside, this 5,700. If you wake up in a few days from now and we're at 6,000, we're at 5,009, we cannot panic. Don't panic, okay? 5,700 is that level we're watching. We'll be a little concerned if we break that. We'll be pretty excited if we break 7,004 with the body with volume, okay? So that's what we're looking for in the big picture. Now in the short term, how is this going to shake out? I want to show you this chart here so that we can get some better ideas. Okay, we've got 3 lines on this chart that I want you to pay attention to. We've got the green one, we've got the blue one, and we've got the red one. Let's start with the red one. The red one is a very important level on the downside that we want to hold, and we have held multiple times as support and resistance. If we zoom in here, that level is exactly at 6,243. Most recently, we've held it as resistance. We broke through previous resistance becomes future support. Okay? Anytime you want to know what's going to happen in the future, look left and you will find it, okay? This is previous resistance, now support. We want to hold support at 6,002. We don't want to break it. And if we scroll back in history, we've held it support, support, support through all of these candles. Through this time period, we've held it majority as support, a little bit as resistance. Very important level on the downside. If you wake up next week and we're holding that as resistance, it's not a great sign, but we can't be too concerned unless we're below 5,700. Now, this middle line here, what is this? The blue one. This is incredibly important for now. Right now in Bitcoin and tomorrow and the next day, this is a very critical level for the next week to watch. This basically 6,500. Why is it critical? Well, most recently we've been holding it as resistance. It's a very critical level, guys. We've held it as support for an extended period of time. And if we zoom out here, it's been resistance for an extended period of time, support for an extended period of time, resistance for an extended period of time. It's a critical level, 6,500. Now, you're going to say, Steve, well, what exchange do we look at? We look at this exchange, Bitcoin right now is 6,380. If we go to a different exchange, it's 6,538. What the hell do we look at? Which exchange? They're all different right now. Yes, they're all different, and crypto is interesting because it's such a new industry. So there's big swings like this. We're going to talk about it much more in the bonus class for my students, but what I'll tell you guys is, again, pay close attention to CoinMarketCap. That'll keep you even keel. This is a weighted mathematical average of all exchanges on planet Earth. Pay close attention to CoinMarketCap. Don't pay close attention to those low volume exchanges which tell you Bitcoin is at $1 million right now. Stay level headed. So this price point, 6,500, pay close attention. Now, this upside here is by far the most critical price of Bitcoin for an extended period of time. It's 6,800. Most recently holding extreme resistance here, and most recently. Okay, and if you go back, it was previous support. What happens when you break previous support? It becomes resistance. Simply put, it's a powerful level. Again, look left on the chart. You can see that previously it was resistance. Then we broke it. It held support. Everything is true to form here. And if you go back in history, 6,800 has been an absolute battle. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. So even if we break 6,005, we are going to be battling 6,008. If we really want to make some noise with the uptrend, we've got to hold that level as support. We must hold it as support. That'll be a big move, and that'll be a move to potentially help us to get up and battle this 7,004 if we were to break to the upside. All right, so right now, just given the sheer evidence, we are still on track to break to the downside. All right, we're still on track to break to the downside. Let me break it down in a mathematical sense. If you're saying, Steve, there is a chance we can break up to the upside, what is that chance? Is it a small chance? Is it a medium-sized chance? I would put it at about 30% chance. Can these break to the upside? Can this descending triangle break? Can this symmetrical triangle break? Absolutely. Have they done before? Yes. But a break to the upside, I would put it at about 30%. I would say 70% chance we're breaking to the downside, just based on the history of these formations and how this chart is shaping up and the movement that we've had in price action over the past few weeks, this coil that's getting squished in, how this is shaping up. It's looking like we want to break to the downside. So again, pay close attention. We want a body breakthrough with price confirmation and volume. All right, so we're going to be covering this really closely, especially watch these 3 levels in the short term in the next week, but expect an explosion in the next week or two in Bitcoin, and the entire crypto market is going to be affected by this. Now, to get a more clear picture, remember a few videos ago we made this chart formation. This will help you guys remove that emotion because we're super far from this bottom trend line. Remember this formation? You guys absolutely love this video. I did a bonus class with 2 extra trend lines on this formation to help give us a really clear picture. My students had their mind blown with that bonus video. If you want that bonus video in this most recent bonus video, this one I'm going to launch this week. Students, pay attention. Bonus class coming, emailed to you directly. I'm super excited. We're going to be covering Tether, the hot topic of Tether. Is it safe? Is there a better option? We're going to be going strong altcoin setups right now, happening right now, and TA on the top voted altcoins. To get those bonus videos and the top rated crypto classes in the industry, just sign up right here. You're going to sign up to this one if you've been in crypto around 1 year. It'll be the first link right in the description. I'll link it for you right here as well. Save $100 on that series right now, the Intermediate, Advanced, and Pro. You're going to sign up to this combo class if you've been in crypto just a few months. It'll be the second link right down in the description. I'll link it for you here as well. Save $150 right now. Today is the day that you get yourself that strategy you deserve. I look forward to welcoming you in, and I want to leave you guys with a positive note. I'm here in Ecuador, and let me know in the comments if you guys like hearing about the more personal things in my life, like getting engaged and birthday and moving here and things that I think are important. Let me know in the comments if you guys like these things. Let me know in the comments if you enjoyed today's video. Let me know if you have questions. And if you haven't subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button right now. Join the movement. Hit that like button. And what I wanted to say is, still getting settled in to Ecuador. We just moved our whole family here to Ecuador with my dog and fiance. It's very exciting. Still getting settled in, but I want to say the people in Ecuador are incredibly friendly. I've gotten so many emails as well from the crypto crew, from people watching these videos who are from Ecuador and lending a helping hand. The people here are so nice. We're so happy. And I just want to say that the world is such a beautiful place. Don't listen to the news that makes it out to be so dangerous. I have been to, I think it's like 61 countries, something crazy like that. And what I can tell you is that the media is 100% wrong. The media wants you to believe it's so dangerous when you go outside of your country, so dangerous when you go to other countries and dangerous countries and terrible things will happen to you. Wrong. There are so many wonderful people around the world, and the one lesson that I learned, the biggest lesson from traveling to all those countries, is the world is a beautiful place filled with beautiful people. That's it. So shout out to everybody around the world, everybody from the USA, from North America, my home country of USA, everybody from Australia, good day mates, everybody from Europe, shout out to you guys, I miss Europe already, and everybody in South America. I'm home now with you guys. So thank you guys so much for everybody's support. Really, from the bottom of my heart, every positive comment that comes in from you, every thumbs up that comes in from you, it really is helping this whole community grow together as a whole. And I really appreciate you guys. I'm not helping this myself. It's everybody together. We are building something special together. So I thank you. I'll see you guys on the next video, and we will be giving some updates as to how this is shaking out. The next 2 weeks is going to be very critical with the history of Bitcoin. Stay tuned. We'll see you soon. Peace and love to the crypto crew.